Many of you might have seen some comedy, or even Shakespearean comedy, where stories get confused because they're taken out of context. We miss the context in this gospel. This passage starts immediately with Jesus launching into the parable. So let me back it up a few verses. He's not responding to someone in the crowd saying, hey, what happens in the hereafter? Or what happens to us after we die? That's not the question he's responding to. Jesus is addressing a certain group of people who Luke calls the lovers of money, who were ridiculing him after his speech that we read last week about not being able to serve both God and money and building friends for yourself with this earthly wealth, promoting relationships. So there were those who were ridiculing him. And he turns to them, and in verse 14, right before we launch into this passage, in verse 14 he says, "You are those who justify yourself in the sight of others, but God knows your hearts. For what is prized by human beings is an abomination in the sight of God."